Welcome back, guys. So here's another fact about this museum. So even though it was established in 1753, the doors did not actually open until January 1759. But think about it. Look at this beautiful columns behind us. Years and years of wonderful architecture, hundreds of years old, still standing, still looking amazing. I admire things like this. Anyway, without going any further, let's bring you Ike the Kid with his top 5.
What's going on? It's your boy Ike Chuks, and you're watching Top 5 on The Buzz.
All the blessings we did, so for my life I did.
Right, so these are my top 5 songs for my top 5 crushes. It's gonna get interesting. Right, so at number 5, I'm gonna go with Grace. All right, Grace is an amazing YouTube blogger. The reason why I'd go with Grace is because she's a really good friend of mine, and anytime I meet up with Grace, it's always fun. She's such a fun person to be with, and the song I would actually attach with that is Good Time by Kiss Daniel. For number 4, I'm gonna go with Tiwa Savage, and we're gonna go with collabo with P Square and Don Jazzy. And the reason I'm gonna go with that is because when you watch that video, the girl in the video is so powerful, but yet she's so sexy at the same time, and she's so she just draws you in. And I feel like Tiwa Savage has got that powerful, strong female thing going on with her. So yeah, Tiwa, here's collabo. Right, so for number 3, I'm gonna go with Vera Sidika, aka Queen V, and for her, I'm gonna go with Bumper to Bumper by One Day Cole. All right, reason why I say that is because Vera is she's a very nice girl. When you watch her snaps, watch her on Instagram, she seems very down to earth, but at the same time, she's got something behind her. Right, my number 2 is gonna be a Nollywood actress by the name of Ureke, and I'm gonna go with Romantic by Tiwa Savage and Korede Bello. Reason being is because when you look at Ureke, she just brings out the romantic side in you. Do you know what I mean? She's so beautiful, and you just want to be a gentleman for her. So here's Romantic.
Baby, I will stand by you, with you. Call you are my woman, womanly. Call you as a woman, sweet. Come and reach the romantic. Come and make you feel good, oh, romantic. Call you are my woman, womanly. Cause you as a woman, sweet.
Right, so my number 1 is gonna be Eziemela, and I'm gonna go with Go Low, Baby Go Low, by Ike Chuks, obviously. The reason why I say that is because Eziemela is a dancer. She's a very good dancer as well, and she's the kind of girl that if I saw in a club, I would approach her with the lyrics in my song, verse 1. So yeah, that's my top 5 crushes and top 5 songs.
You go shine, I go shine. I be sun, you be lantern. I dey pop like champagne, you be baby go low. I love the way you move and you whine, I'm slow. The party don't end, make you follow me, they go. I know say you they trip, but you never want show. So baby go low, baby go low. I love the way you move and you whine, I'm slow. The party don't end, make you follow me, they go. I know say you they trip, but you never want show. So baby go low.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Fashion Connect with me, your girl Ngozi. And tonight I'm going to be talking about fashion, but mostly the designers in Africa who've made it and who have gone international and are so diverse in what they do. To help me with that is a wonderful young designer herself. Looking at her, you wouldn't know that. This is Beatrice from the brand Korliki. Hi, Beatrice.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
It's so good to have you on the show. Tell me something, Beatrice. Why do you think some designers in Africa are making it internationally and others aren't?
I just think it's about the whole support network or system. So, for instance, I think British Africans, born in Britain here or anywhere in a European country, through a lot more of a harder time trying to establish themselves than those who are actually born in Africa. Mainly because now within a fashion world, they're trying to sort of hail cities that are new, hail new designers that are from different places and not just from the Western world.
That's right.
As opposed to someone like me where I have all the resources, and so it's funny because British don't necessarily see me as British.
That's right.
And Africans don't necessarily see me as African.
Yes.
So I'm sort of mixing within a world that makes it even more difficult for me to actually rise to a certain point. Like, let's say Christy Brown, probably both started at the same time.
That's
I remember
right.
meeting her when she first started, but she's taken off because she was in Ghana, established her business in Ghana. Got the ground force helping her
and ran with it.
Exactly, and ran with it. Whereas with me, it's a lot more difficult because Britain itself is already saturated.
That's actually very funny that you mentioned Christy Brown, because she's the next name on my list of designers who've made it internationally. Like you say, she's not been long. It's not been very long that she started, but she has gone global, if you ask me.
Yes.
And that's another thing that makes me think, why her? Why people like her? What other things do you think are in place? I'm thinking, the little details. Do you think that counts?
I think it's little details. I think it's the way in which she's pioneered prints and made it into more of a sort of a westernized approach.
Her name on my list is Makio from Nigeria.
Yes.
And I know she's one of your favorites as well.
She is.
I mean, what would you say makes her different?
I love Makio because apart from the fact that she does pioneer prints, she actually does it from her cultural perspective.
And that actually brings me to you. The outfit that I'm wearing just now, like I said, is by Koliki, your design.
Correct, yes.
And it's knitted.
Yes.
It's not by hand, but it's knitted. It's such a, like you told me earlier, that it looks delicate, but it's actually very durable.
Very durable.
And you're wearing one of your designs as well.
Yes.
Now, your designs are not prints.
No.
They're not, the normal things we know Africa to be about. What is this angle? Why did you come from this angle?
So I think this angle, just to correct, even though it's not purely hand-knit, it is hand operated. So everything is handmade, etc. in that sort of context. And where I'm coming from with this is, did you know Africa is kind of derived as the first place for knit anyway?
Really?
Kente cloth is knit. It's
true,
weaving.
that's true.
And that's the whole process that I've taken up on with myself. And I wouldn't say that I just woke up one day, I was like, oh, Kente is knitting, so I'm going to do knitwear. No, it was a process that I went through. So I did my BA, and I actually hated knitwear.
Really?
I hated it.
Really?
Yeah. And we did another project in my second year where we had to combine knit with print, actually.
Okay.
And I forced myself to learn techniques like crochet, which is this sort of really ancient heritage craft, but it's so beautifully done, but only certain people can do it. Wow. And I remember just sitting down there trying to figure out the mathematics behind this. Got so frustrated, went to bed, woke up in the morning, and it was just like a light bulb went in my head, and that's how I learned, basically.
Really?
And I sort of decided to look through all the, read the books, the techniques, and this is where I am today. And so even though it's not print, it's the whole idea of creating textiles and the idea of how print is translated through the idea of textiles in the first place.
I love it. The way you talk, you make it sound so sexy. You make knowledge and education sound so sexy. Isn't it beautiful?
I think it should be sexy. I think women should feel that way.
You know what? It really is. I love the way you do. In fact, you sell Koliki so well that you have to tell our guys now where they can get involved in your designs.
So. We're currently working on a bespoke made to order, which is what a lot of our customers actually love, which means we can tailor everything to you and it's bespoke to you.
Absolutely.
So you can contact me via our social media or even our website, info@koleki.com.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed that fabulous edition of Fashion Connect with me and Beatrice of Koliki Fashion House. It's wonderful. I think she does amazing things. Before I go, it's important to tell you guys that if you are a designer and you want to come on the show and talk to us about your designs on Fashion Connect, or a stylist even, then please do so. Come on board, hit us up, tell us how you are making the world a better place through your designs. Anyway, guys, moving on. Here is Press Play with my girl, Dami B.
welcome to another episode of Press Play. Now, I've got two movies to review today, and they're quite different this time. The first movie is called Stay With Me. Now, I'm going to be focusing on the producer, Mai Atafo. Now, Mai Atafo is a wedding dress designer in Lagos, Nigeria, and he focuses on like pretty much the most important day in a girl's life, which is her wedding day. And to promote this movie, he's released a music video as the trailer, which I think is quite ingenious. Check this out, guys.
They were destined to be the biggest girl band out of Africa. They could sing. They had moved, but all of a sudden...
Wait a minute. That's not even the right script. There was amazing decor, candles, some Baileys, a lovely cake, the groom and his groomsmen, the bride and her bridesmaids. Waje and Praise sang and everybody danced. Everybody. The bride danced, the groom danced, the bride and groom danced. One bridesmaid danced, and another one danced, and another one danced. One groomsman danced, and another one danced, and another one danced. Everybody danced. It could have been a dance movie, but no, it's a love movie.
Right, now the second movie I find quite intriguing, and it has a lot of suspense, and the fact that repetition keeps happening in the movie is phenomenal, and you have to keep track of every single thing that's happening or you're going to get lost. Now this fantastic movie is called Deja Vu with Frederick Leonard and Mary Remy Unjoku. This is Deja Vu. Here's the trailer.
I don't know what's happening to me. I don't know what is going on. Every morning I just wake up like this. I know exactly how it starts and how it ends. For example, I know that if you open that fridge right now, a loosely placed valve would fall off.
How is this happening?
I don't know. The interview I have today has already happened.
Maybe it's the job. Do you always get the job?
It's a couple jobs and I need to.
Company doesn't need your services at this time.
It's the job. Can't you see you saved me?
Whatever it is, it's beginning to freak me out.
No.
No, this didn't happen before. It's only happening the first time. Right, guys, that's it from me here at Press Play. I'll see you next week. Bye.
So guys, I hope you have enjoyed everything we've had to bring to you from the museum today. This is the British Museum and it's been fun. I am about to go explore some more. But in the meantime, I have to say goodbye until next week. But before I do, don't forget to hit us up on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook so you can know what we get up to instantly. Anyways, for now it's goodbye from me. I'll see you next week, hopefully with my colleagues